Hello, I'm the Resolute Cartographer, and this is the 26th video in my Mass Effect Andromeda series. In the last video, we settled the dispute between Sloane Kelly and the Charlatan back on Kadara. Now, along with that, we settled Kadara. We at least put an outpost down on it, fought the Architect there, did a couple other minor quests. Then we flew around, we did a quest on Eos, went to the Nexus, we went to Aya, went back to Eos in order to defend the colony from Axul. We got back here, got an email saying that Axul wanted to talk to us, and so we're going to go ahead and do that now. Now after that, we'll probably go ahead and check out the last of the ZK tracker missions. I think that's what we're up to, the last of it.
You have AVP outstanding, Pathfinder.
Okay, we'll take care of that as well. We need to meet PB in a bar on Kadara. Along with that, we need to do Sid's mission, and we need to go to Elodin after that. Now I think the last point I put was in science. That's 13. Oh wait, no, that's overall. Let's see, just 5, 4, 4. So let's just go military. And sure, I don't think I've even been using consumables. Maybe I should. And then collect all the rewards. I wish it wouldn't actually tell you each individual one, but you know, whatever. Also want to deal with the Apex stuff real quick here. Okay, we got loot boxes, great. And mission funds. And more loot boxes and mission funds and elite leveling up. I don't really know if these are anything, but I'll keep sending these people out to do stuff. Ooh, only a 66% chance of success. We'll see. Okay. I mean, not that I really care. Don't think I get much out of that. So, anyway. Here we go. Let's talk to Axul.
Vidcon Communications.
Jarl, I'm in the meeting room.
Right behind you, Ryder. Pulling up the message.
Jarl Amadarav, you always were a short-sighted fool, helping an outsider instead of your own people. You're unfit to bear your family's name.
Okay, this guy's really starting to piss me off.
He always was a Vishanon.
Vesha what?
Someone pleased with his own shit. We've never gotten along.
I'm still learning about Angara, but that sounded more personal than a childhood rivalry.
He's too smart to attack me directly. Axul wants us to do something reckless. Let's not give him the satisfaction.
That was it. Okay, we have to wait for him to make the next move. Alright. I mean, I guess if we don't want to be reckless. But at the same time, I mean, they nearly just attacked Prodromos. I don't know if they would have defeated Prodromos and wiped it off the planet, but you never know. Anyway. Alright, we're done with that for now. So let's go ahead and go to the Gavorkum system and see if we can't find that last ZK tracker. At least I think it's the last ZK tracker. Who knows? We've already been after 3 of these things. This will be the 4th. And we've already had the conversation that I thought would have been the end of it, but we still have more to go, it seems. So, Gavorkum system.
Just detected a ZK tracker.
Scan's ready. We need Dr. Kennedy's location.
Understood, believe me. I'm picking up something.
There we are.
Something's different, Pathfinder. An Angara signal in the tracker.
Interesting.
Try and get me the last message through.
Attached. We find the sources. Tech will give us initiative access. The breeder's also a symbolic target. No mercy.
Roekarr
Oh,
targeting
good.
Dr. Kennedy. Suvi, do we have her?
Negative. We need another tracker.
Damn it.
Okay, well, let's go after the next tracker. Wait, place an outpost. Oh, okay, so we have to place another outpost on Elodin in order to have that advance. So we're done with that one for now. You know what? Actually, need to exit this. Because as much as I want to go to take care of PB's thing, we should really take care of Sid's first, given that it's also in space and we're currently just flying around doing stuff. So, journal, there we go. And, Oop, there we go. Let's see where this takes us, if it points the places out. Because it doesn't always point things out on the map. At least if you're not currently on that quest, at least, I mean. Okay, yep, we got multiples. Let's go to Solmane. Alright.
Anomaly detected.
There we are. There'll be more starship
away.
wreckage, I'm sure.
I found something.
We're tracking down those 3 Sabres raiders that have been destroying ships.
Narrowing down the list of possible locations.
Ship's name was Bourbon Sally. A small scouting ship sent to investigate a portion of the Scourge. It was lost shortly after leaving the Nexus. It was assumed that contact with the Scourge brought her down. Analysis of the wreckage makes it abundantly clear that the ship was attacked. And we got some junk out of that. Back to the system and to the cluster. Let's hit up the Joba system.
Anomaly on sensors. Probe away.
Interesting.
Anomaly found.
Oop. That doesn't seem right. Back to the system view. Okay, there we go. I think I just zoomed to the wrong thing. Alright, this one's actually intact.
Scanning for radiation signature.
Well, mostly intact. The Charsis. I got some junk out of it. The Charsis was a transport shuttle with a full cargo of supplies. According to the ship's final transmission, it lost its way after an unexplained interference resulted in navigational failure. Damage on parts of the ship's hull suggests that it came in contact with a hostile force shortly after losing contact with the Nexus. Okay, back to the cluster. And on to Gerator. Okay, where is it
I'm
here?
picking up something.
Off in the Scourge, it looks like.
Probes launched. Getting a scan.
Oh, it's an Angaran ship.
This should give us a final location, Ryder. Got it. I'll forward all the information to your Omni tool.
Ship's name is Daisy. The ship and its entire crew transporting minerals was expected at the Nexus, but it never docked. It was presumed lost in the Scourge. Analysis suggests that the Davy's navigational systems may have been compromised. Okay, and we got some junk out of it. Alright. Well, let's see where... Oh, Kadara. What a surprise. Let's get back to Kadara, I guess. Alright, well, we're actually here for 2 reasons. We need to go down to the surface, but we also need to go meet PB in the bar here, so we may as well do that now. Who knows, maybe she has something else to do on the surface too, so we may as well talk to her before doing anything else. I feel like every time I think I'm done on Kadara, here we are again. Now granted, our is right over there. Granted, last time I definitely was not done on Kadara, because we hadn't settled the outpost yet, but... Okay. But there still were those 2 extra missions that I had missed the first time through. There she is.
The strongest drink I could think of. You really
Pathfinder.
You are my new best friend. Ah, Ryder. I'd like to introduce you to my new best friend. What's your name again?
Samric.
Right. Samric here has been so sympathetic about Pock being stolen. He used to run with our pal Kalinda, and he knows where her crews congregate. Safe houses, rallying points, etc.
Well, that makes Samric a truly important person.
He's having some trouble understanding that.
Look, I appreciate the drinks and the flattery and all, but Kalinda doesn't take kindly to people discussing her business interests. She busted me up pretty bad when she kicked me out of her outfit. I don't really want to repeat.
You're sitting in an open bar on Kadara Port with us. Kalinda will know, and she'll assume the worst.
Yeah, and she probably won't be satisfied the first 30 or 40 times you scream your innocence. So you might as well tell us what we want to know.
At least that way you get another free drink.
Well, shit. Guess I can't argue with that. And I am still thirsty.
Thanks, Ryder. I think he'll cooperate now. I'll know where to look for Pock soon.
Wait, go to a location on Eladin. Okay, well, we're not going anywhere on Kadara with her, so may as well get out there. I was thinking for a minute that it was going to be something where we get back up to the ship and she's like, Ryder, come see me. Oh, we need to go to Kadara. There's something to do there, but no, looks like somehow we already know it's Eladin. Alright, Looks like we're going all the way out here to this end of the things, so may as well fast travel. Okay. I originally had Liam and Cora with me, but I changed that over to Cora and Vetra, because I was realizing that I want Vetra to be there when we follow this lead from her little sister. Alright, let's drive off a cliff. There's our destination. 3 Sabres Raiders.
Hostiles ahead!
The party just got bigger.
Look out!
I keep going to reload this thing.
Like outlaw.
Oh, biotics. I don't know if that person's actually dead or not. It doesn't look like they are. Just really far away. And hiding behind a tree. Hey, there we go.
I'll take their fire.
Alright. Let's search this hideout. Oh. Thought I'd be able to walk on that. Can I go through it vertically? Yep. So is it just that data pad that it's wanting us to look at? Yeah. Okay, 3 Sabres memo. I don't want to hear about it. You all knew ousting Yale would make the break with the Nexus final. No loss, that heat was running dry. Going independent isn't just the smart move, it's the only move. Now we've got gear and freedom to take over this place. Angara? Not a problem. Here Yale's on Eos. Forget him, he won't talk. Anything he brings up will expose his involvement and the Nexus's involvement. He's not going to put himself in that position. Cochrane.
This former leader, Yale, he's on Eos. He was their tie to the Nexus.
Think he has more info?
I'm saving everything we found as proof. It'll come in handy.
And we are definitely going to go check that out. Back to the Tempest. Alright.
Jarl's been asking to talk to you.
Oh my gosh, I am still not used to this interface somehow. Let's check the email, then talk to Jal. Need to speak with you? Okay. From Jal. Ryder. I've received an update on Axul. It isn't good. Please come see me in my room. Jal. Well, we'll do that. Could be that we have to go deal with Axul before we go to Eos. I wonder if he's going to attack one of our other colonies. Perhaps on Vold or Kadara. I wouldn't think Kadara. Vold seems like it's probably actually a pretty easy target for him. Where is Jal? Oh, it's wanting me to go to Eos. Jal should be over in here, if he's in his room. And he looks like he is.
You more than anyone know how dangerous Axul is.
Why were they allowed to speak with him?
They aren't children anymore. We can't control their every move.
Uh-oh.
You remember how you were. Please, Jarl.
I'll bring them home.
Are you okay?
3 of my brothers and sisters have joined the Roekarr.
Whoa.
Axul has poisoned them with his hatred of aliens.
And your mothers want you to bring them back.
The Roekarr have made camp at the Forge. Many consider it the birthplace of our civilization. Axul likely believes this bold move will create more fanatics for his cause. Ryder, he has my family. But I don't think I can do this alone.
You don't have to. Just tell me the time and place.
No hesitation. You are a good friend. I have a contact who's been monitoring the Roekarr. I'll set up a rendezvous with her.
Alright, so he needs us to go to Havarl, but we're going to go to Eos first, so let's take care of that now. Oh, looks like the guy is actually here in Prodromos. Oh! Hey! I remember this guy. He's the guy who kept saying, "Sorry, Pathfinder," without actually having anything to apologize for. Sounds like we finally found what it is he's been apologizing for this entire time.
Is your name Yale?
Yeah, that's me. Stanton Yale. And what can I do for the Pathfinder today?
Tell me about the Three Sabers.
Oh, shit.
You were their leader before they kicked you out.
And gave me a broken leg and a dislocated shoulder as parting gifts. It was a mistake. We trained the attack dogs, and they turned on us.
Explain.
The new outposts, our supply routes, they needed protection. We couldn't rely on just you. I proposed that we'd save Nexus blood by hiring exiles to fight for us.
It could have worked. Mercenaries and privateers have existed throughout history.
That was the hope. Cochran and I served together. I thought I could trust him and the crew. I became their commander, I armed them, I shared access to Padromo's operations. And then they took their new toys and went rogue. Attacked people they were supposed to protect.
I've dealt with the Three Sabers. They won't be a problem.
Damn, they're gone then. Shit. Cochran. He was a good man. Once. Addison will be pleased at least. One loose end tied up.
What? Addison?
She wasn't sure Ryder would work out as Pathfinder. She was desperate for options.
Great.
Doesn't even matter anymore. The Three Sabers are gone. Just let this blow over. I have to get back to work. We've got an outpost to run here.
No, yeah, definitely think we need to confront Addison. Now the question is, do we do that over VidCon, or do we actually have to head back to the Nexus for that? Because we're not going to the Nexus right now. If that is the case, we're going to Havarl. Alright, yeah, it looks like it wants us to go to the Nexus, so let's just go ahead and head to Havarl for now. Alright, let's see. Where are we headed? Wow, okay. Just right on over to, I can't remember the name of it, this first little outpost. Here we go. Wait, is that... Okay, that is Jal. And I should have Jal with me. Wasn't really thinking. Let's change out the crew. Here we go.
Any word on Tuvint and the others?
No. All traffic and communication from the Forge have stopped. It's under Aksul's control now.
Well, crap.
We're not fighting the whole Roekarr army. We just need to find my family.
My shuttle can drop you nearby, but that's about all I can do. Ephra doesn't want to make enemies of the Roekarr unless we have to.
We'll keep a low profile.
Alright. Oh, board the shuttle? Is this, oh, interesting. This is a shop. Cody Holdren.
Oh, welcome. New supplies, fresh from the Nexus, and a few from my secret partners.
What?
Plan to build the first Angara Nexus trading company. Lone Star Enterprises. Gotta remember where I started, you know. Hey, you want to be an early investor?
You've got real ambition, I'll give you that.
Buy something and I'm one step closer.
Let's see what you've got that I want. Nothing. Ugh, no ships. No fish. Ridiculous. Alright, let's actually make this the proper, like, actually choose the proper mission. There we go. Alright. Shuttle pilot. That's who we're... Can I... There we go.
Avka says you need a ride to the Forge.
The quieter, the better.
Not a miracle worker, but I'll do my best. You ready?
Let's do this. Jal, you sure you want me here? Bringing an outsider
will give the Roekarr a different perspective. Just follow my lead. We'll get my family back.
Alright, enter the clearing.
Move carefully. We don't want to alert the Roekarr.
It'd be easier if we knew where to find your family.
The Moshai brings all of her students to the Forge. I know my way around. The Govatan, a welcome center, is up ahead. It's deserted. The Govatan is usually filled with travelers.
Avka said no traffic in or out.
Doesn't explain where everyone went.
Where are the Roekarr?
This feels like a trap. Now I'm wondering if we should check out these other buildings or if we should do that on the way out, but given that I'm already doing it, we're doing it now. Datapad. Translated from Shalesh. Novoa Sabay, 30 arrivals. Novoa Tef, 25 arrivals. Novoa Va, 5 arrivals. Novoa Emma, 3 arrivals. Roa, 2 arrivals. Fev, no arrivals. Bav, no arrivals. Sabay, no arrivals. Up above you had 30, but Tef, also above, had 30, or had 25, but no arrivals, so.
Arrivals were steady until a week ago.
Most Angara come here at least once in their lives. Either for the tradition, or to share knowledge.
Which did...
Log on to network, we'll do that in a second. Attention new guests. 2. Oma Beanstog from Droka Sadir. We have priority guests arriving early tomorrow morning. I've marked the shuttle number for you. Please notify me the moment it enters our airspace. I will personally oversee the orientation process. I wonder if that's about us. Let's see. Do you know? 2 Oma Beanstalk from Grydir Culfrey. Hey, rumor has it someone important is visiting tomorrow. Droka tell you who it is? The Moshai? Do you know? To Grydir Culfrey from Oma Beanstalk. No, she was uncharacteristically vague. Just said notify her once the shuttle arrived. Do you think it's weird she's bypassing security protocol? Attention, mandatory meeting. 2 all Govatan personnel from Droka Sadir. All personnel are to meet in the courtyard immediately. There is no cause for alarm, but attendance is mandatory. Let's log into the... Nope.
It's got juice, but everything's offline. Should I reestablish comms?
Let's leave it for now. Might tip off the Roekarr, wherever they are.
Okay. Alright, looks like we've cleared that little area. Let's check out this other structure.
Wherever the Angara went, they left a lot of supplies behind.
Stuff you'd want to take with you.
Aya and the Resistance provide support. If the Ket destroyed the Forge, it would be a terrible blow.
Okay, some junk in there. Terminal. Confirmation Aya shipment. Confirmed by Gryder Callfree. Nutrient paste, 4 vats. Medical supplies, 1 crate. Batteries, 4 containment cells. Glass products, lenses, cylinders, beakers, 3 crates. Miscellaneous equipment, 2 crates. Complaint, Roekarr supplies. 2. Droka Sadir from Gryder Callfree. Either convince the Roekarr to share the supplies or let me do my job to catalog all this, or tell them to get out of my storage room. The logs have been such a mess. You'd think they'd be happy to have someone itemize their scut, but they won't let me near a single crate. You invited them here, do something about this. And play audio log.
Found something. Looks like a journal.
Everyone's so enamored with Axul. You would think he was the most shy. I told Droka to make him leave, but she said that all Angara are welcome at the Forge, especially one trying to protect our culture.
Protection? Is that what he promised?
Let's see, got a container here. Some junk. Okay. Got another couple of places we can look before heading further in. Oh.
Looks like someone tossed it.
Yeah.
They left in a hurry.
Or we're forced out.
More junk. Personal log, Frida. I can't believe it. I'm finally here, the Forge. Curate Droka insisted on a short rest before we visit the site, but I can hardly sit still. Helga and I have waited years to be selected. We'll finally see the markings in person, maybe even be the first to translate them. Okay. Well, I think this door just goes right back out, but let's see. Yep. Because I still want to check out that structure over there. Oh, blood. Let's check this container. Junk. Terminal. Flora specimen acquired. Leica obtained samples of flora from the forge with minimal difficulty. Droka was worried about uprooting specimens near some of the older pillars, but I was able to satisfy our concerns with some low-risk candidates at the site's fringes. For now, we focus on care, monitor water intake, and determine an average life expectancy. That will give us a baseline for future experiments. Attempt 3765 heat shaping process. Our latest attempt to recreate the heat shaping process used to build the forge was unsuccessful. We were able to heat the rock samples to their melting points, but they simply turned into magma and became unmanageable. Once the samples cooled, the surface was marred and rippled, lacking the sharp, smooth surfaces we were striving towards. Play audio.
Axel pulled us out of the lab today. Talked to us about the Milky Way menace. Shaver says he's a radical, but he's only saying what everyone's thinking.
The makings of a new recruit.
Axul's very persuasive. My brothers and sister are proof of that.
Well, it looks like we've got, I think, one more room to check out here. Container. More junk. Another terminal, another container. Let's check the container first. More junk. Okay. Request. Equipment upgrades. To Droka Zadir from Talman Bjartan. I know we discussed in person, but Vestir believes that with just a few resources to run the Resistance, he could make the upgrades we desperately need. We could finally determine the exact date the Forge was created. Aren't you tired of saying sometime before the Scourge? We've been studying this site for years. We should have this answered by now. Request equipment upgrades to Talman Bjartan from Droka Zadir. Like I told you before, I'm not against the upgrades, but we're in the middle of a war. The Resistance already goes out of their way to provide us with food, ammunition, and whatever materials they can find. I can't ask Efra for more. You'll just have to make do with what we have. To Droka Zadir from Talman Bjartan. What about the Roekarr then? Axul was once a scientist in his own right, maybe he'd help us. To Talman Bjartan from Droka Zadir. I'll reach out, no promises, and don't send another request about this until I've gotten back to you. Play audio log.
One of the Roekarr left a slice of fresh elmuck at my station. I tried to thank him, but he wouldn't say two words to me. I think they've been ordered not to become friendly with us.
Lethul, my brother, loves Elmok. It's his favorite.
Think he's the one who brought it to her?
Maybe. But the rest doesn't sound like him. Lethul is very...
You hear that?
Axul's voice.
Thought you said you got them all.
I did. They must have.
Alien, kill it.
Really? Dumb move, guys. You were outnumbered. You could have just talked.
Hope no one heard that.
No, we were very quiet.
First, we had to defend ourselves.
Datapad. Inform Axul that the Govatan has been thoroughly searched. All civilians are accounted for.
Accounted for? What does that mean?
It's a good question.
Were they rounding them up?
So much for going in quiet. Didn't give us a choice.
Surrender's not an option with your Roekarr. Take them out!
Bring that body to Axul.
Bring our bodies, you say. I'm pretty sure we can do that ourselves.
Roekarr, all sides.
Are they? They seem to only be ahead.
Sharpshooter down.
Yep. Whoa. Just fell down a waterfall.
It's not over yet.
Keep fighting!
It's just one guy left here, I think. Oh, there they are. Oh, that's how I accessed all that. Okay, now I know. I've played this entire game up to this point without using that.
Just a little longer!
Oh, okay, there actually is still an enemy. Search for signs of Jarl's family.
Any sign of your family?
No.
This also part of the Govatan?
Living quarters for the archaeologists. Though the Roekarr have obviously made themselves at home.
Fear the aliens. Stir up anger. An old playbook.
But he's not playing. Aksul believes everything he's saying.
Okay, upcoming visit. To Seafar Fallen from Tefn Fallen. I'm sorry, Ongun. I need to delay my visit a little longer. A very special person has come to Bosun's work. His name is Aksul, and he's like Dregnar from the stories your brother reads you. A strong and honorable fighter for our people. Bosun must listen to this man. Go where he goes. Do what he says. Just like you listen to your mothers. I promise to bring you a gift to make up for my absence. I can't wait to see how tall you've grown. Ongun. Stars light your way. Tefn. Are you crazy? Tu Fella Elar from Dogan Elar. Jeffon says you deserted? That you're living on Kadara? What the scut happened? Our mothers are worried. I'm worried. Get back to me. Are you crazy? Tu Dogan Elar from Feha Elar. Should have known Jeffon couldn't keep his mouth shut. Yes, I'm on Kadara. No, I won't go back to the Resistance. I'm done with this war, Dogan. I've killed enough. You're safe in your lab? You don't understand. The Ket. When that human rescued the Moshai, they found out the Ket were once us. I know it sounds crazy, but it's true. All this time I've been killing our people. I can't go back. I won't. Besides, I kind of like Kadara. It's not nearly as bad as our mothers made it out to be, so don't worry about me, Basora. And play audio log.
Aksul claims we must leave the forge for our own safety.
He really hates us.
The Ket made us fear the unknown. Your arrival will bring change to the Angara.
Here's open.
Aksul fears that change.
Let's see what we got over here. Okay, ration schedule. Novoa Va, nutrient paste, Novoa Emma, Brepos, Novoa Roa, Elmok, Novoa Fev, nutrient paste, Novoa Bav, nutrient paste, Novoa Sabe, Garpana, Novoa Tev, Parpos. Okay, don't know what almost any of that is other than the nutrient paste. And Elmok sounds like some sort of fruit. Let's see. Ration report. The supply shipped in with the latest recruits, along with the nutrient paste left by the researchers, should hold us stocked for the foreseeable future. That said, we always see a boost in morale after a fresh shipment of Elmok arrives. A little luxury goes a long way with the young ones. Okay. Anything else in here? I think this is their dining quarters, even though there's only one table with 3 chairs. Well, this is locked. My guess is we're going to come back through that door. Container. With a little bit of junk. What else is in here?
Guess we interrupted dinner.
Looks like we can go maybe see something upstairs. Man, he's a good liar. Let's see what we got here. Container. Junk. Another container. With some more junk. And another container. With some more junk. I think we're done over here. Why don't we go ahead and head towards the marker. Here we go.
It's locked. Sam, any suggestions?
I detect electrical wiring underground, Pathfinder. You can use the scanner to follow the wires.
Maybe back over towards that other locked door? No, generator. Angaran generator recently turned off, perhaps to keep us from leaving the Govatan.
There. Doors should be unlocked.
Wait, doors? Hold up. I want to check that other door first. Nope, still locked. Alright, I'll bring you back. Here we go.
There's a bridge to the ruins beyond those doors. My family should be there.
Wonder if that bridge is intact. Yeah. Oh. Spoke too soon, didn't I?
I take it the Roekarr didn't want us going that way. How are we going to get to them now?
We'll have to jump down.
Okay. Gotta get over there. Can we do that from here? Maybe. Let's see. Okay, there we go.
Up the hill.
We got company! Sharpshooters!
Not for long, we don't.
Axul must have sent reinforcements! Take them out! We can't let them reach the nest!
Well, I got some bad news for you guys. We're about to reach the nest.
They've got the advantage!
No, they don't. Container!
Push to higher ground!
Stay focused!
We're almost through!
Oh. Oh, what's that? Remains? Let's see what he's got on him. Who are we still oh, there are still people here. Whoa. What just happened?
Up that ledge.
Okay.
Intruders have reached the nest.
Oh.
I count 3. Wait! I know those voices.
Lathu! Go for backup!
Nathul! Wait! Stop! It's Jal. Jal, is that you?
That's a strange greeting.
Barrage, our mothers sent me.
All of them?
Did our mothers send this human too?
Jarl, you didn't tell me your sister was such a badass.
Your people are a joke.
Tevint, please.
Why'd they send you?
Because we've lost enough to the kid. They're afraid to lose you to this insane cause.
But, Jal...
I want you to meet my friend, Scott, so you can see that Axul is wrong.
Trust me. We have as much to give you as you have to give us. We all win.
Who cares?
The Angara don't want anything you have.
We don't need
You definitely need what we have.
Our mothers want us to live truthfully.
It's because I love my mother that I will die for this
Axul
cause.
is going to blow this place
Lathu!
up. That's why he sent the researchers away.
What?
He has bombs.
Why?
Stolen from your people.
Those bombs go off. It'll look like the initiative did it.
We have to disarm them.
Oh. Axul? Oh, wow. Wow. I thought it was going to be Axul that shot him, but wow. Holy crap.
No. The bombs. In the forge. I'm okay, Jal. I'll be fine.
You gonna make it?
I hate Axul. Don't let him win.
You got it.
So,
I'm glad you're here.
Axul is planning on bombing like the most sacred site in all of Angara territory.
If willing to blow up the forge, there's nothing he won't do. Right?
Wow.
If he shows up.
I know. Follow your lead.
Oh, I was shooting at that bomb for a second. I was like, oh, maybe not.
Already set. How long do we have?
A few minutes at most.
Less talking, more shooting!
One charge down.
Now the others! Watch your head!
And yeah, the Angara absolutely do need what we have to offer. And we need what they have to offer.
Enemy shuttle inbound!
If this gets exposed, this should hopefully destroy their cause.
Doesn't matter now.
Of course, there are people that would just discount this as being like propaganda by the initiative.
Stab down!
Watch the pillars! Or we'll lose the forge trying to save it.
Hey. Okay, one more.
Stay alert. They'll use whatever tactics necessary.
Done.
Jarl! Jarl! I killed Lathul! I killed him! I'm so sorry!
He's not dead. You are lucky.
I lost my mind, Jarl. I want to go home.
But the cause. I joined because of you.
I shot our brother.
Don't leave Let her go.
Nope.
I only want soldiers who are committed to our cause. Not weaklings who stand by and watch the destruction of our people at the hands of aliens.
Your hands, idiot.
You recruit kids and make them fight their family. It's sick. And so are you.
I speak for our people. And I say, you're done, Heleus. Martyr me. Please. I dare you.
I don't kill unarmed crazy people.
They move onto our planets. They take our resources, make us weak. I've watched Ryder make planets habitable. Exactly. And they'll never let us forget it.
What?
Your beloved Mosai. I know. Saved her life. I know. Stop defending them. The Mosai trusts Ryder. And stop. We've been fighting the wrong enemy. Maybe the enemy is this traitor. Is he?
Jarl?
Don't! The Mosai trusts Ryder. You've become a danger to your own people. Walk away. Or I kill you and reveal the resistance for the traitors they are.
Oh. New scar, it looks like.
The alien is not the monster here. I love my people. Come on. Let's get you home.
You okay?
Yeah. Thanks.
I'm so sorry, Lathul. I never...
Couldn't even kill me at short range.
They are here.
Let's give them a minute. Thank you for trusting me. Killing Aksul would have made the Roekarr stronger.
He shot you.
I'm glad he did. It exposed how far he'd fallen.
It could have gone badly.
I knew what I was doing. You've been practicing.
A little.
We should get back. I want to say goodbye before my family heads home.
Well, you know, you'd hope that that would mean... Oh, look at that, we got Jaw's loyalty now. But you would hope that that would mean that the Roekarr are no longer a threat. But we do know for a fact that they're a threat currently to Dr. Kennedy. the woman who is currently being hunted for the Roekarr, hunted by the Roekarr because she has tech that makes it so she can access the initiative's properties and stuff like that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to get back to the Tempest, and then we're going to go ahead and head to the Nexus to talk to Addison, and then we're going to head to Eladin. Alright, anything new?
Hello?
Probably email, right? Okay, no subject. To writer from Aksul. Human, to hate blindly is as dangerous as to trust blindly. An old Angaran proverb, one of many I've forgotten somewhere along the way. This is not an apology. I don't know if I'll ever be able to look upon an alien and not feel hatred. But what I did to Jal was wrong, so I must try. Aksul. Alright, well. Here's hoping he lives a better life. If you have forgotten, we're here to talk to Addison because she authorized those mercenaries, and then they actually ended up turning on the Nexus. And she authorized those mercenaries because she didn't believe in us in the first place, which I can't really blame her for that. I mean, when it comes right down to it, we were an untested, unproven quantity. There's no reason she had to believe that we're actually going to work out. So, I don't know. This feels more like us just kind of rubbing our nose in it more than anything else.
I know why you're here. Yale told me to expect a visit. I hoped this blunder wouldn't come to light, but Heleus has a habit of dashing our hopes. Have the three Sabers been eliminated, Pathfinder?
I dealt with them.
Then the problem's solved. As far as everyone's concerned, the three Sabers acted on their own.
But they didn't, did they? Hey, Ryder.
Who the hell's this?
This investigation started with Sid's instincts.
I applaud good instincts, but not in this case.
So I was right, wasn't I? Someone on the Nexus was helping the three Sabers.
Yes, it was a mistake. We authorized a course of action that cost lives, but, like I said, it's over.
You have to tell people. If we made a mistake, we have to own it, right?
Who does that serve? It could damage relations with the Angara, spark another uprising.
It would be lying. Ryder, if you hide this, what else will you let them hide?
We're not taking tips on diplomacy from a teenager.
See, this is a difficult question because the last time we were truthful about something, it ended up blowing up in our face. Because we told the Angara that, yes, it was actually our exiles who screwed something up. And this is even worse because this is actually the initiative that did the mistake, that made the mistake here. It wasn't even just the exiles. But at the same time, I am absolutely a believer in transparency. So, as stupid as it might be, I'm going to go with Sid.
With all due respect, Director, Sid's right. Transparency is important for building trust. People need to know they can trust us, even when we screw up.
I'll make sure people hear about this.
Pathfinder, you're making a mistake.
Maybe. But at least I'm willing to acknowledge it.
There we go. Okay. That increased Kadara's viability by 5% apparently. Alright, I think we're done here. Why don't we go ahead and get to... Well, let's check the journal real quick. And if nothing else, we'll head straight to Eladin. Alright, let's go ahead and get to Eladin. Didn't see anything else. We've got multiple quests that take us to Eladin, though, including this one from PB. Good lord, look at all those quests. And a viability level of 9%. Let's get to it. Alright, here we are. Back on Eladin. Definitely the hottest planet we've been to. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, wow. I think we're dealing with an EOS type situation in terms of size. Got a bunch of mining zones near us here. We've got a few hidden caches. Now this area here is called the Paradise. So why don't we go ahead and take a look around here. We should have a mission to investigate Paradise. I'm not sure I would call this Paradise, but... Oh. I think that there's a hidden cache up on that rock there. I wonder how it's actually possible to get up there. I'm actually a little bit curious to see if we could get up there. I wonder if we have to,
Temperature levels are climbing.
No, I think we can maybe make the jump from over here. Yeah! Okay. A lot of fluorite, too. Just getting cooked a little bit while we do this. So much fluorite. Does this work for shade? No, it does not. Okay. Okay, another hidden cache over here.
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
So we got some sort of tanks down over here. Man, look at that canyon. Would not want to fall off this ledge. Oh! Oh! There we go. Just barely made it. Alright. Let's see if these people want to talk. Otherwise, I'm going to fast travel back over to... Yep. Okay. Why are they just standing around there in the middle of that sunlight? Okay.
Life support at 100%.
I think... Was that it? Or is there still another hidden cache here? I was going to say I thought there was another one hidden here. Anyway, let's take a look at these quests here that are bringing us over to this. Okay, I think that must be the paradise, right? That little hut over here.
It's a fair exchange.
Why? Because you say it is?
Partly. I wouldn't be in business if I wasn't fair. If you don't think so, go trade somewhere else.
Okay, I will.
Ania.
Welcome to the paradise.
Thanks.
So, what do you think?
What do you mean, what do I think?
I mean, look around! No guns, no blood, no violence. Outside the gates, you're on your own, but in here, you're safe. Anyone violates the peace, they have to answer to me.
Being able to maintain control here must be difficult.
These people need me. They need what I sell, so they behave, or they're out. Now what can I get you? How can I help? Just let me know.
I'm supposed to meet a Krogan here named Strux.
Look around. If my customers have names, I don't know them. It's better that way.
What can I buy?
I don't know. What do you have to trade? Mostly I sell water, but you should go out to the tanks if you want that.
Okay.
Is there anywhere else on the planet to, I don't know, find water?
Not really. And if I don't like the look of you or you get on my bad side, then no water for you.
Okay. Let's see. Remnant decryption key, I don't really need that. I'll buy the Nomad mods. Because they're relatively cheap and they seem to all stack. Which seems like an oversight to me, but maybe it's not. Let's see. Does she actually have anything else left? She's got mods. And I think... Oh, minerals too, maybe. Yeah. Alright, well, that's enough of that. Supposed to meet Jorgal Strux here. Okay, we've also got Velonia.
Well, well, look at you. I'm good at reading people. Want me to guess who you are?
Shoot.
A Pathfinder.
Wow.
Impressive.
How'd you know?
I cheated. I run salvage to Kadara. Word travels fast there. Should hear what the Collective is saying about you.
Probably not big fans.
Well, now I'm curious.
I won't repeat it, for your sake.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
What's your take on Eladin?
If the worm or the gang leaders don't kill you, the heat in Ataraxia will. I don't know how anyone can live here.
Somehow they make it work.
Barely. At least once a trip, an escaped slave or ex-cultist tries to bribe me for a ride out of here. Except the Krogan. I've seen New Tachanka. We'd all be lucky to have a setup like theirs.
Okay.
You must deal with the scavengers a lot.
No more than I have to. Slavery, cannibalism, gang leader worship. It's enough to make my skin crawl.
I plan to keep my distance.
Smart. But it's not just the gang leaders. The ones in the Paradise are dangerous too. This is supposed to be a neutral zone, but I don't trust the scavengers to follow the rules.
Ever worked with a guy named Reyes?
Reyes? He's one of my buyers, actually. You know him?
Used to. Know where he is?
Haven't heard from him in a while, actually. No one has. For all I know, he's living it up on the Nexus.
Okay.
You said you run salvage to Kadara. How does that work?
The scavengers come from Hell's Promise to sell me their scraps. I pay them next to nothing.
Charming. Then what?
I haul my loot to Kadara and sell to the merchants. Sloane takes her cut, naturally, but mostly I make a killing. Sometimes I even buy water from Ania and sell it at a premium in the flophouse. It's a solid life.
If you say so. Take it easy.
Always do.
Wonder where she gets her water here. Let's see. Okay, so we got Detective Jorgal Strux. Along with that, we've got these two. These two additional quests, I mean. Let's see. Let me actually... Can I even mark them on my map? Not really. It's kind of frustrating the way they do this, to where, like, I can't even double-click on this thing in order to, like... There we go, I can add one there for some reason. Whatever. It's just weird. There we go. There they are. Oh.
What are you looking at?
What? Nothing.
Really? Because it looks like you're looking at me. I don't like it.
I'll look where I want.
Yeah? Maybe I'll shoot whoever I want.
I thought the rule was no guns.
That won't protect you outside the gates. If you see me there, you better run.
Pathfinder, is it necessary to engage with this individual? I don't see how it helps our cause.
Right. Let's just back away slowly, guys.
Okay. That was... odd.
Ryder, I heard that little exchange. I don't understand it. They screened every initiative applicant. How did so many of them end up violent and unstable?
You think something's up?
That's what I want to find out. Can you scan the scavengers here in the Paradise and transmit the data to me? And, you know, be discreet.
As discreet as you can be while looking like this, right?
Wow. Be careful around that one, Ryder. Excellent.
What's this all about? Heleus bottles and containers. Sign free stuff, but don't be a jerk. The shelf seems to be a communal exchange area that operates under a philosophy of take one, leave one. The random bits of dried up creams, used cans of water, displacement, lubricant, and half-eaten Turian hardtack suggests it's rarely used. Okay. Let's see. Well, can't scan them, I guess. Oh, looks like we got a bunch of Krogan. We'll go talk to Jorgal Strux here in a minute, but let's keep taking a look around here. Can we scan any of these folks? Yes.
That one didn't work. Try someone else. Interesting.
Okay. Kent Halsey.
Hey, I recognize your insignia. Your Nexus, right? A Pathfinder. Kent Halsey, Nexus Security.
Didn't know your duties reached all the way to Eladin.
It doesn't. I'm here for... personal reasons. My sister Isabel fell in with the wrong people. She joined the rebellion and was exiled to Kadara. Somehow, she pissed off enough people to end up in this hellhole.
Your security and your sister's a troublemaker. Puts you in an awkward situation.
I don't care about that. I'm here to find her. I know she can't come back to the Nexus, but we can start over on Kadara. Together.
You're a good brother, Kent.
Don't congratulate me yet. The problem is, I underestimated this planet. I don't have a vehicle or a way to survive the heat. I'm stuck before I've even started.
Don't worry. I can track Isabel down for you.
I hoped you'd say that. I think the salvager from Kadara has info on her. She wouldn't give me anything, but maybe you can get her talking.
Well, I bet we could pay her for some information. Supposing her sister isn't, or his sister isn't dead somewhere. Let's see. Okay, I think it still wants us to scan more people, yeah.
Paradise has shades. I'd fry out there.
Okay, no one else here. Let's go check in the...
I detect above normal temperatures.
Yes, you don't say. Let's check these folks over here. Nope. It's weird how it's very selective about who you can scan.
Almost croaked out
Environmental temperatures are within acceptable limits.
Here. No. Out there. Watch yourself.
That one didn't work. Try someone else.
Okay.
Wish that goddamn sun would just go away.
Interesting.
Okay. Looks like there's more folks back over here by the paradise.
Not a scavenger rider.
There a reason you're pointing that thing at me?
Sorry.
Data inconclusive. Find a different one.
How many? We've scanned a lot of these people.
I'm gonna mess you up when we get out of here.
Thanks, Ryder.
Yeah?
That should
You
be
messed me
enough.
up. You're never seeing those
I'll
photos.
analyze this and let you know what I find.
Okay. Alright, let's talk to that scavenger, Bologna.
You've survived the gang leaders and the worms so far. I'm impressed.
Well, it has been just 5 minutes. Let's talk.
Got info on someone named Isabel Halsey?
What am I, your personal database?
Come on. You're the only one here who doesn't want to kill me. Just help me out.
Fine, fine. I've never met her, but I heard a few scavengers talking. Mention a cave out in the dunes. Something about Isabel's time being limited. This is the nav point. Just watch out. That's a bad area.
All of Eldon is a bad area.
Good point.
Take it easy.
Always do.
Alright, so now we've got the mission to find Isabel Halsey. Take a look at the map. Where is that? Whoa, that is far away. Oh wait, no, that's PB's thing. Okay. Okay, we finally found where we're supposed to be looking for those medical supplies. There's minerals to get, plants to get. That was Isabel Halsey right there, so even farther away than I thought. Okay, there's a memory trigger. And another memory trigger. Probably one of these would have to be the outpost location, but I don't know that for sure. Okay. Why don't we go ahead and get this hidden cache, and then we'll deal with Jorgal Strux. Well, you know, let's just deal with Jorgal Strux. I can get the hidden cache some other time. I think Jorgal Strux's mission will take us a little while, and that'll be the last thing we do in this 26th episode. There we are.
Are you Jorgal Strux?
Maybe. You who I think you are?
Scott Ryder, Pathfinder for the Initiative. You asked me to meet you here?
Yeah, I did. Thanks for coming.
Everyone's best chance for survival is to cooperate. That includes the Krogan.
Good. Nice to know some people are on our side.
So you have problems at the colony?
It's heading to a bad place.
We can't be there anymore.
Morta's become a tyrant.
Did she kick you out?
Hasn't come to that yet, so we're laying low. I want to keep my eye on her. She's planning a strike against the Nexus, that much we know.
Drac trusts Morta, and I trust Drac.
Hearn, Morta's leading the colony for a reason. She's tough, but that's good. You're not there, Drac. Morta is going to rip this colony apart. And then we're all going to die.
You might be underestimating yourselves.
Everyone needs food and water, even Krogan. Morta's rationing. My group thinks the Krogan should make peace with the Nexus.
We need the Krogan, and the Krogan need us. We all came to Andromeda as one. We should at least try to fix this.
Well, there won't be a colony to make peace with if Morta ruins it. You don't believe me? Go to the Krogan colony yourself and see what she's planning. Talk to Ravenar Brink. He's one of us, on the inside.
If the safety of the Nexus is really on the line, I'll go. Better hope she doesn't shoot me on sight.
Yeah, that'd be a bad omen.
Okay. Just talking to them increased the viability of Eldon by 2%. Who'da thunk it? Conversations really are magic, aren't they? Alright. Let's, why are we even running? We can just fast travel up to the colony. We've been there before. Except for... There's no mission pointing up there. Let me check out the journal. There we go. You just had to actually toggle it. That's weird that it didn't show up at all. Alright. I mean, we've been here before, and they didn't shoot us on sight, so we'll see. I hope it'll,
Keep up the good work, kid.
I hope it'll help our situation that we've actually helped them out before. Take a look at the map. Again, we've got more quests here, but again, in this case, I still just want to deal with this one mission. We'll do all of the stuff here in the future, but for now, I just want to go ahead and figure out what's going on with this threat against the Nexus. Ravenor Brink.
You Ravenor Brink? Struck sent me. He said that you...
Yes. Find me later near the fighting pit.
Hey, Nexus. I'm the one you talk to around here.
Are you Morda?
I'm Nakmor Morda, Overlord of the Krogan in Heleus.
Overlord?
Drac, Kesh said you had a new job.
She didn't tell me you did.
And you're the celebrated Pathfinder from the Hyperion, found at last.
I'm Ryder.
This is thrilling. I've never stood so close to a Pathfinder before. Mostly because the Krogan never got one. Welcome to New Tuchanka.
You mean that? Because it doesn't sound like you mean that.
You're right. I don't.
Oh, God.
You weren't there when the Council species on the Nexus banded together to screw over the Krogan. Again. New galaxy, same crap.
I'd just like you to give me, personally, the benefit of the doubt.
Why are you here, Pathfinder? To see what a successful colony looks like.
Our outposts are new. We could use the advice.
Your manipulation is so transparent. No advice for you. Only regret. Watch. The Krogan will thrive and the initiative will pay. Get out of my face before I smash it.
I'm gonna journal about this later. See you soon.
Alright, let's go talk to Brink.
Morda's a hard ass, but that surprised even me. Not good.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Old wreck.
Maybe.
Swing by when you ain't so
The
busy
initiative will
playing
pay.
hero. We'll
She
catch
said
up.
that, right? I didn't imagine it.
Let's talk to Brink before we freak out.
How do we actually get down to Brink? 'Cause... Okay, so it looks like there's more stairs.
We're cutting water rations again.
Or ramps, at least.
I don't like this.
There we go. Ravenor Brink.
Ravenor Brink.
Quiet. Anyone tells Morda I'm talking to you and I'm kicked out.
Last thing I want to do is jeopardize the Nexus or this colony.
Me neither. Or Clan Ravenor. Or Clan Jorgal. Or Clan Erdnot. Some in Clan Nakmor, too.
Okay, got it.
Did you see the crashed ship as you landed?
Yep.
Morda's after the drive core.
She can't activate it. It's Remnant.
What are you talking about? She's building a bomb.
Oh, good.
With a drive core as a power source? Sam?
Dangerous to those handling it, but, in the end, very possible.
Demolition teams have been busting down walls for months, battling those robots and scavengers. Lots here want peace with the Nexus. If Morda gets that drive core, boom, it's over. Now get away from me.
Thanks, Brink.
Okay, yeah, that's really bad. I mean, that's really, really bad. Okay. Go to the derelict remnant ship. We'll do it. Let's take a look at the map. Okay, where is this taking us? Why is it not indicated on the map? I don't know. Why don't we go ahead and fast travel outside, and maybe it'll show up then.
Scavenger constructs ahead.
Take a look at the map here. Where... Okay, are we not on this quest yet or something? Okay, apparently we're not. Now, okay, there we go. Alright, doesn't actually look like it's that long a drive, but we'll see. 15% viability. I wonder what it's going to get up to after we stop her from... Oh, here's all the upgrades we just bought. Okay. Let's get over there. Let's see what it's going to get up to, though, after we save the Nexus and save the Krogan colony as well.
How do you choose your scouts? Volunteers, or do you recruit?
Both. Young'uns will hear about what I'm doing, hunt me down, and if I like the look of them, I sign them up.
The look of them?
Why? It's not a beauty contest. If you look like it took a shuttle to the face, but you're still walking, I want you.
I'm hoping I'm not about to go into a giant sinkhole over here. No, just, well, maybe, I don't know. That looks pretty deep. But I think it's just sand dunes.
Looks like a remnant derelict.
It's better.
I advise against prolonged sun exposure, Pathfinder.
Gonna be hard to avoid out here.
Is that Hell's Promise? Is that the name of this area? I wonder how much cooler it is in the shade of this thing.
Detecting deep seismic activity in this area.
That thing is massive. I wonder what brought it down.
Oh, I guess the Scourge.
Wanna bet we're gonna run into a bunch of angry Remnant?
Yep.
Trapped and cranky Remnant.
Surrounded by angry Krogan. Seriously, this thing is freaking massive.
So you seem pretty anti-Nexus, even for a Krogan.
That's your job around here, noticing things.
My job is to watch Ryder's back.
Who watches yours?
Guess we'll find out, big guy.
I decided to bring them along because I wanted Drac because we were on Eladin, which is the Krogan world, effectively. And also because Korra does not seem to get along with Drac, and I wanted to see if I could remedy that at all. Man, I don't know if this is the right way to go. I thought it was, but I'm really starting to question that. Take a look at the map again. No, it is not the right way to go. Okay, let's get back to the Nomad. I thought surely there's a walking path in between these columns of whatever the heck this is. But no. Is that where we're going, maybe? This looks promising. And there's a track going in here.
The ambient temperature is normal.
Okay, well. Those aren't
Bodies,
Krogan.
electricity arcing.
I think we are here. Yeah. Let's see what we got over here. Man, I kind of wish we had PB with us. Go. Oh, another turret. What is the... Oh, jeez. Okay. Cadmium. Whoa. What did you just shoot down? Ah, hell.
I think that's it.
Oh, jeez. Let's see if I can get to a better position to shoot this thing from. Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, there are a lot more turrets than I thought. Okay, with that one down, let's see about taking the fight back to this one. Because with that other one down, I can actually hide behind this and use it as cover. There we go. Alright. We need heavy weapons. Oh.
There's more around every corner. Watch your 6, and your 3, and your 9, and your...
Yeah. Let's go around. Well, there go those two. Alright, look at that, Remnant console. You know, I would not be even slightly surprised if Jorgal Strux or Raven or Brank was trying to use this to get into the area where they could actually then steal the drive core. Maybe not, but we'll see. Okay, missing glyphs. Let's see.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest of these.
I guarantee you we've seen these glyphs before. Well, it looks like there's one more raider over there.
That should complete the glyphs, Pathfinder.
Sounds like it's Sudoku time. I'll bring you back when it's done. Alright, let's see if I did this right. Okay.
That did it.
What do we got in here? Seriously regretting not bringing PB. Oh, what's that?
Oof, so cool in here. So nice.
Eladin's a mystery to me. It's hellish. Hot.
Lawless, crazy, murderous. Never mind the water mafia.
Gonna be a big reward for those scavengers to put up with the risk.
Information from Kadara lists raw materials from Remnant architecture as extremely profitable.
There's a lot of damage in here. Better watch our step.
Okay.
Hopefully we can find a route to the drive core, then get out of here.
Just some junk in that container.
At least this still works. Any theories about this ship?
You mean the crash? Scourge fried the guidance system, or maybe everything.
That's a safe bet. But where's the crew? What happened to them?
And where did they come from? This ship suggests they aren't from Heleus.
What suggests that about that? Like, where do you see not from Heleus in this? Let's see. Let's check out over here. Container. There we go. I knew there was something over there. I just wanted to see what it was before we continued on. Wait, isn't this one of those things? No, I thought it was one of those displays that we could maybe fix by scanning it, but no. Okay. Whoa. Big room here. Whoa.
What's up? Maybe this place isn't functioning as well as we thought.
If that also means the killer bots, I won't complain.
Oh, I doubt it means that. Those things are probably like #1 on the priority of keeping them operational. Let's check this out.
This is probably the access. The drive core's not here. Someone's been here, but they didn't come in the way we just did. Couldn't have.
A crash like this? There must be another entrance.
That's what we get for coming in the right way.
So who has it?
Scavengers? Gotta be.
I agree. Seems like the most likely culprit. We just have to find our way out and track them down.
Okay, well, what's up with that? I don't know. Well, my guess is the flares are a good way of knowing where they came in, but let's see if there's anything over here before we move on. Container. Okay. Find an alternate exit from the derelict ship.
Huh. I don't think these belong here.
Flares? That's not Remnant Tech.
The intruders must have entered from this direction.
They did say they'd been busting down walls and fighting robots.
More flares. Seems like the right direction.
There kind of is these things, a clear trail.
Pretty handy. I'd hate to get lost in here.
True. Feels like one wrong.
Let's try incendiary. Not bad. Alright. Let's keep on moving.
No wonder about the dead scavengers. I'm not surprised they're getting their asses kicked.
Man. It's a long route they took. Oh, here we go. Back outside, it looks like.
So this is how they got in, whoever it was.
It doesn't make sense that Morta's people took the drive core. If they knew about this entrance, why would they try to break in?
Wonder who does have
Finally,
it then.
back out into the bright, scorching light of day.
Yep, sun. Relentless sun.
We've got a lock on your position. Sending down a forward station.
Nice.
Suvi, Sam's uploaded a signature from the Remnant Drive Core housing. Can you trace it?
Tricky from our position. It won't be a full scan.
Give me whatever you can. We need to find out who stole it.
Scavenger scum.
Okay, think I've got something. I've updated your nav system.
Alright. It may not be worth it at this point, but I'm still going to change over to bringing PB instead of Cora. Alright, let's see. Where is this taking us now? Oh, it's not tracking it anymore for some reason. Okay. Just about straight south. Which I originally thought was going to take us right through the ship, but luckily it looks like it's in between the front and the back. Okay, so we're tracing the path of the stolen drive core.
Remind me how that scanned energy signature will help us find the drive core?
The drive core emitted a unique reading that I haven't encountered before in Remnant Tech. It took a great deal of power to run that ship, whatever its purpose.
Suvi, keep your eyes on this and give us an update when we get...
Fiends! More than one.
We're sure this is the right spot?
I'm sure.
Perfect. How come the right spot is never by a quiet pond or in a field of wildflowers?
I cannot pinpoint my scan until we are closer.
Let's go! Fiend steak for supper.
I don't see fiends, but sure.
Pathfinder, that signature Sam uploaded for the missing red
here.
It's near your present location. Scanning the area should narrow the search radius.
Thanks, Suvi. Sam, scan the area.
Wraiths.
Scavengers are scum, but also desperate, and desperate is bad.
What's this thing worth to them?
Their friends died for it, so a lot.
So these are fiends and wraiths. These are not the actual native ones. These are Ket. Just realized my incendiary ammo is worn out. Got him. First one, at least. Fire combo, huh?
Sam, let's scan for this drive core.
Scan is complete. By my calculations, the drive core is here.
Wait until Morta sees us with her drive core.
No drive core here. Suvi, Sam, what's going on?
The drive core was here, Pathfinder, by the strength of the signature, not long ago.
We've got the Nomad. We'll catch them in no time.
Maybe I should drive.
Let's take a look at the map.
No, I'm driving. Let's get back on the trail.
Ryder, what if Morta has the drive core? Took it from the scavengers.
Suvi, scan the planet. Is the drive core at the Krogan colony?
Doesn't look like it. However, I've identified a new area to check out.
Thanks. Keep an eye out for any other anomalies with that signature.
Let's see, is this more... Yep. More plates from the Fiend. Okay. With that done... Okay, wow. This is really taking us on a wild goose chase now. Oh, I really want that. Okay, quick detour to the east. Because I want to make it easier for me to come back out here when I do come back out here. And given how close that thing is, we may as well. We'll read all of the terminal entries all at once.
We still have that drive core reading, right? We need to get it back.
Automated protocols activated. Deploying forward station. Mining zones in this region are available.
Excellent. Okay, with that done, let's go ahead and hit this thing, and then head straight south from there.
Pathfinder, I've added them to your nav system.
I would never want to be out in this area. I mean, like, you have engine trouble, you're dead.
Activating automated forward station deployment.
Nice work.
There we go. Alright, like I said, straight south. Of course, we're going to have to skirt around this monument
To your
here.
nav system, Pathfinder.
By monument, I mean this big chunk of
I
rock.
detect above normal temperatures.
Speaking about it like it's Monument Valley or something. Anyway. Sea of Ataraxia.
So Drac, Asari, and Krogan live much longer than the rest of the Milky Way species.
Yeah, so...
But now you've got about as much time left as Ryder, Vetra, everyone else on the team.
If I'm lucky, get to the point.
Must be weird. After so much time, finally facing the end.
Time is time. Number of years don't matter as much as what you do with them. Whatever I've got left's...
Nearing the new area where the signature for the Remnant drive core was detected.
Uh-oh.
Looks like we missed the action this time.
I think I know these Krogan. They aren't Morta's group.
Why don't we scan the bodies before they turn to dust?
Throat recently slit. Angle suggests ambush from behind. Faint energy signature from drive core has been detected. Let's see. Deceased Krogan, recently deceased, caused massive concussive trauma to all internal organs and systems consistent with standing near an explosion. No present of drive core present. Or no trace of drive core present. Deceased human, throat slit recently. Okay. There's also, it looked like a Solarian over there, maybe? No, another human. Throat slit recently. Also an explosive death. Man. This really does not want me to be able to scan this thing without catching fire first. Ooh, I want that. Okay, I'm gonna have to break a weapon. The Matic is my favorite rifle from the other Mass Effect trilogy. Let's see. You're kidding me. No relevant data? There we go.
Pathfinder, I'm scanning the unique signature from the drive core, but it's clearly not here.
Yeah, I got that part.
Which is why I specified clearly.
Sam, were you being sarcastic?
Not intentionally. However, I've noted that my response was regarded that way.
The drive core must be powerful to be worth killing and dying.
Okay, encrypted message. Drop the drive core at our ops base. Don't get followed. This is priority 1. New door code. Password 123. Wow.
Password? Why would you ever write down your password?
Especially if it's password 123. Let's see. Okay. New area.
Annoyed you didn't get a Krogan arc? I mean, I'm not missing the Asari one, but that's different.
And yet somehow we ended up in the exact same place.
Are we supposed to be heading up, or is there something maybe under this? Okay, maybe we're supposed to come up the other side or something? We'll see soon enough. Okay, well this is frustrating. I think we gotta go around. Okay, well, man. It's kind of a pain. I'm gonna see if I can go around that first. If not, then maybe I'll find a way around to this forward drop station. This looks promising. Yep, there it is. Scavenger Flophouse, aka Misery. What a name.
If this is the every criminal for herself kind of place, we better keep our heads down. If the directions are correct, Eladin's nastiest are hiding right through here.
Eladin will never be a safe place to settle unless they're gone.
Time to clean house.
It's gotta be this cave, right? Unless it really is up there on that hill. I don't know. We'll start here, because I think it's gotta be underground.
I detect above normal temperatures.
Thanks, Sam. And I do see a mission here,
Are
so
within acceptable limits.
we'll check in on that.
Life support is stable.
Okay, who are we shooting at down here? Oh, I am currently using incendiary ammo. Okay.
These were the guys with trucks. What are they shooting at us for?
Hiding something?
Yeah.
Like a drive core, for instance?
Sweet double cross and grand.
Well, maybe Nekmor Morta will still run the place and realize that we are not anti-Krogan. We're just anti-destruction of the Nexus.
That's the last of them. Let's find that drive core.
Oh, container. Seems like it's maybe down in here. Oh, Remnant console. Wait, is that the drive core?
So Strux took the drive core? Not scavengers? Not Morta?
I think I feel used, but I'm not sure for what. Drac, any ideas?
A few. Clan Jorgel is the worst. Unbalanced, unreliable.
You think maybe Strux wants to build a bomb?
Or just sell it on Kadara? But then why hide it here?
I don't know, but I can't wait to find out.
I'm super curious. Who can guess the motivations of a crazy Krogan? Drac, do me a favor and don't spill this to the Krogan yet. I want to talk to Morta and Strux face to face. Gil, I need you to send an ops crew to this location. They're picking up a Remnant drive core.
Got it. Will do.
Sam. Change the passcode on the door to this place and transmit it to Gil. Keep that tech safe. It might be the most powerful thing we've found.
Yeah.
We just picked up amazing Rem tech, but all I can think about is a shower.
Waste of water. What you need is a good old-fashioned Krogan dust bath.
I want to grab this mission before we leave here, because if I don't, I sincerely doubt I'll remember to come back here. Oh, console.
Hang in there. Had a thought. We'll find this water. Engineer has info about her water source in her office.
The one by the docks. Security's insane. We'll never get in there.
Just trying to find an alternative to combing the wastes.
Hey, did you make sure comms aren't set to wide broadcast?
What? Ah, shit.
Huh. Comms just went dead.
I knew she looked shifty. Keeping all the water from people? She's just playing on their desperation.
The vault's active. A terraformed Eladin will have surface water.
What?
Terraforming is a slow process, Pathfinder. The scarcity of water presents an immediate obstacle to any attempts to settle.
And the Krogan are already here. This could quickly become a problem.
Worth investigating, then. Those scavengers talked about security around Ania's office. I bet there's something there.
Okay, we were definitely not supposed to have that bit of dialogue yet. We haven't actually activated the vault.
Heat zone.
Okay,
Still hot.
let's see here. Okay, this is still active, so at least there's that. Okay, looks like we're heading back to the Krogan colony. Let's see what they have to say for themselves. We'll come back here. I mean, we've got this right here, so that'll bring us back to... Actually, you know what? As much as I just want to get back to the Krogan colony, if this quest over here leads us to do something in the Krogan colony or somewhere else, I want it now, rather than after I've finished that other quest related to the water. Let's also check this container. Okay. Here we go. Plus, we don't actually have to be in the Nomad to fast travel over to Tachanka. Or to New Tachanka, I mean. Oh!
Pathfinder, reinforcements will arrive soon.
Who? What are we even doing here? What's happening? What are these alarms? Is this a quest that I just don't know about?
Let's hope that stops. Them.
Datapad. Locate the crashed ship? What?
Gotta do something, kid. Can't let these scavengers murder those people.
We should get to that site as soon as we can.
Okay, I don't know what's happening. I definitely missed something along the way. This feels like this was like a quest objective for a quest that we haven't yet picked up. But it just assumes that we know what's going on. Alright, well... Who are you still fighting? Alright, is that it? I think that's it. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so this is a concentration of... Okay. We'll come back here at some point. For now, we're going to head back on over to the new Krogan colony over here.
You don't have permission to approach Morda.
Here we are.
Hello, Nexus. You're back.
I am.
Strux tells me you went to get the drive core from my Remnant ship.
That's true.
And that you sold it to scavengers who took it off-world to make a profit. For you and them?
Strux is the one you should be interrogating.
Stay out of Krogan affairs, Nexus. I'll interrogate who I want.
Are all Krogan terrible listeners?
Wait for it. Clan Nakmor's a joke. The losers of Tachanka and now the losers of Heleus. Overlord Morda has lost the drive core, and our colony is doomed.
You're all talk, Jorgal Strux. I made this colony.
If there's an overlord, they should be from the oldest Krogan blood, Clan Jorgal. Watch, I'll rescue the drive core and make us so powerful that the Nexus will bow down to us. Except you can't, 'cause we have it.
Oh, Drac! I wanted to see how long before he hung himself.
What do you mean you have it?
I'll let the Pathfinder answer that.
Strux played us both. Told me you were building a bomb.
Told me you were planning an attack on the colony. I'm impressed, Strux. You're more cunning than most Clan Jorgal. Smarter, even.
Nakmor arrogance. My father lowered himself to join your clan because he admired your grandfather. He was laughed at, called not worth killing. But now I've bested you, Morda, and Clan
How exactly?
Nakmor will pay with blood.
How have you bested her?
You put the colony at risk over a grudge you carried across dark space? You really aren't worth killing, Jorgal Strux. Get out. Take your goons with you. Now where is the drive core? Hand it over.
Just like that? Hand it over?
It's incredibly powerful. We'll use it to power the colony. This'll put us ahead by decades.
Ryder, that's unique Remnant tech.
If you keep that drive core, it's over between the Krogan and the Nexus forever.
You have to give us something for it. It's only right.
We did get shot at. A lot.
What about joining our colony with your outpost? Give us the drive core and we'll be friends. New Tuchanka and Nexus.
I like it.
Keep it, and you've created a sovereign Krogan nation. We don't abide by Nexus laws or owe you anything. Even peace.
Ryder, I must point out that historically, unchecked Krogan advancement has been the cause of war and disaster for many, even the Krogan.
Well?
Okay, Morta, let's work together. You can have the Remnant drive core.
And you can set up your outpost here, Nexus. We're all gonna be friends and prosper, right? You bet we are. Whenever you're ready, bring your outpost people here, and they'll be welcome.
This is a great day, Morta.
We'll contact Addison and give her the news. Good luck, Overlord Morta.
Pathfinder, this location could support an outpost, but there are multiple complications to resolve.
Yeah. We actually absolutely have to fix the vault first. I mean, this is not going to work for a colony yet. I mean, not when being on the surface just means melting. So, alright, I think this is where we're going to end things for now. Next time, we're going to go ahead and do some more stuff here on Eladin. We're going to, first of all, explore all that we can find here in New Tuchanka, pick up all the quests there are to find, and then after that, we're going to go ahead and go after the monoliths, and we're going to fix the vault. And at that point, we'll bring down the colony, because we've already got permission to do so. So, this has been the Resolute Cartographer. Thanks for watching. I'll see you again next time.